Cambodia, the land of smiles. But why? Let's take a look at their history. Ancient settlements date back to at least 4200 BCE. Then around the 1st century CE, the Funan Kingdom becomes the first major Indianized state. This is followed by the Chenla Kingdom in the 6th century, but it's the Khmer who really make a name for themselves. The Khmer Empire is founded in 802 by Jayavarman II. He's considered the king of gods and men. His successors would go on to build the magnificent temples of Angkor, including Angkor Wat and Bayon, which would become the center of a vast religious complex. This is the golden age of Angkor, which lasts until the 13th century. From there, it's a slow decline. The once mighty city falls into disrepair. In 1431, Siam invades and conquers the Khmer, bringing an end to the empire. For the next 2 centuries, Cambodia is in between a rock and a hard place, caught between the expanding Siamese and Vietnamese kingdoms. Finally, in 1863, they get a break when France makes Cambodia a protectorate. They gain full independence in 1953 under King Sihanouk, who rules as an absolute monarch. But he's forced to abdicate in 1970 when a military coup led by Lon Nol overthrows his government. The new republic aligns itself with the US. During the Vietnam War, this attracts the attention of the Khmer Rouge, a communist movement led by Pol Pot. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge seizes power and establishes a brutal communist regime. An estimated 2 million people die from starvation and disease. By 1979, the Vietnamese have had enough and invade, overthrowing the Khmer Rouge and installing a new government. The country is still a mess, though. Fighting continues between the various factions. Finally, in 1991, the Paris Peace Agreements are signed, starting a process that would lead to the modern Cambodian state. In 1993, the monarchy is restored, and King Norodom Sihanouk returns from exile. It's a fragile peace, though, and fighting breaks out again in 1997. Hun Sen consolidates power and becomes prime minister. King Sihanouk abdicates in 2004 in favor of his son, Norodom Sihamoni. And so the country moves forward under the continued leadership of the Hun Sen family. Hun Manet becomes prime minister in 2023, keeping the family in power for the foreseeable future. There's a lot more to Cambodia's history than what I've covered here. For example, the various states and empires that ruled over the region prior to the Khmer, or the fascinating history of Angkor Thom, but that's gonna have to be another time. Now leave a comment about what you thought of this video and see you next time.